As far as Sam Darnold goes, there's a report out today. The great Dave Lombardi had it that Darnold's 2023 cap hit, Raj, is actually $1.2 million higher than we initially thought. It was initially said to be 3.9 million. Dave is now reporting that it's 5.1 million.
Hmm.
And the incentives, it says, and we now know that one of Darnold's incentives is the 49er wins, in which he takes at least 25% of the snaps. Each of those earns him another 300K. He's got four of those. He had four of those last year with Carolina. But I don't know. I mean, I think when I first heard Darnold, my first thought is, wow, Darnold is willing to come here to be number three. But now when I read the incentives and the way the contract's written and how early he signed, while there's still other jobs available, and there's definitely other second jobs available. I mean, number two quarterback jobs. I really believe that Sam Darnold is expecting to either start games or at the very least be the backup. I mean, it just reeks of that. I mean, there are no indications here that why would you sign a deal with so many incentives to just come and be number three? I don't think that ever made sense to me, especially since he started at the end of last year and played the best ball of his NFL career. And what, one less than a year later, he's giving up on his dream and he's now willing to be the third string quarterback, all to play with in Kyle's offense with these weapons. We love Kyle's offense and we love the weapons, but even that's a little hard to picture. So the fact that Darnold's going to make even more kind of makes his number three status kind of looks very much like kind of dubious. Like maybe he's not number three.
Yeah, it's an interesting situation, and this is one of the things I've been saying over the last couple weeks. Like, I just don't think Sam Darnold's just going to go there and lay down and say, "Okay, I'm number three quarterback." Although he does get decent money for being a QB3, so maybe he's okay with, yeah, I'm just going to come in and get paid. But I mean, the biggest thing that you said, the big takeaway is the incentives. They maybe he goes in and gets an opportunity to play or start, or maybe he talked to Kyle and Kyle said, "Hey, look, you're going to have the opportunity to at least compete to play some games." So the 49ers with quarterbacks, to me, the way I see it is it's the land of opportunity. Any quarterback that comes to this team may have an opportunity to go out there and start, and this is a showcase for Sam Darnold for next year. If he gets an ability to go out there and, right, what did they say last week? He's going to go and compete with Trey Lance. If he goes out there and beats Trey Lance, he's going to start until Brock Purdy's healthy, right? So that tells me, yeah, you know what? You can go earn $300,000 if you can go win some games while Brock Purdy gets healthy. And if he does good in those several games, the NFL is going to see him and say, "Oh wow, Sam Darnold, we need him on our team." So this is an opportunity for Sam Darnold to go not only to make some money, but make some more money next year on another team. So I absolutely think that there's more to just signing Sam Darnold. I know they said, they needed a insulation, they needed to get a saving point or they don't want to have that same situation that
Depth.
happened last year. But just like you've been hinting at, it just keeps going back to the whole Trey Lance trade possibility. And the fact that they're okay with paying him this much money, $5 million potentially, it does seem a little weird. But again, this is a guy that's, he hit rock bottom at one point. But Kyle, again, he said last week, he's never been in good situations. He's never had a team like this. He never had good coaches. So I feel like Kyle might have seen something. He has 55 games under his belt. So again, it's not like it's going to be easy for Trey Lance to go out there and beat this guy. I know everybody thinks it's Sam Darnold. He sucks. Sam Darnold has 55 games under his belt. So in Sam Darnold's mind, this might be an easy situation for him to go out there and beat Trey Lance. And again, I'm sure Kyle told him, "Hey, you got an opportunity to start. We got Trey Lance coming off an injury. Go and earn some money." So it's an interesting situation. I think Sam Darnold has the potential to start some games.
It's wild if you think about it, and to see Kyle Shanahan speak so glowingly of Darnold is almost off-putting. Fork-tailed devil says, "Damn, Larry, this now makes me think Lance will get traded." You know it. We're just at this point I'm reading tea leaves.